Are you tired? Not just the I need a nap kind of tired, but the deep, soul-crushing exhaustion that follows you everywhere? I know that feeling. The weight of endless days, the ache of carrying too much for too long. I've been there, dragging myself through life, wondering if this is all there is. My body was worn out, my spirit was frayed, and I felt like I didn't deserve a break. But then I found something, or someone, who told me I did. His name is Jesus, and with him came a gift I didn't expect, the healing power of nature's quiet embrace. This video isn't just another pep talk. It's a lifeline for anyone who's weary, overwhelmed, or ready to give up. I'm going to share how Jesus lifted me from my fatigue, how the sounds of waves and wind became my refuge, and how you, yes you, deserve that same healing. We'll walk through my story, uncover a path to peace, and even pause for a moment of rest you can feel right now. If you're running on empty, don't click away. You're worth this. Before healing found me, I was tired. Tired in a way words can barely capture. It wasn't just physical. Sure, I'd pull long hours at my retail job, standing on my feet until they screamed, but it was more than that. My mind wouldn't stop spinning, bills piling up, a fight with a friend, constant pressure to keep up with everyone else. I'd collapse into bed, but sleep wouldn't come. Instead, I'd lie there, staring at the ceiling, feeling like I was failing at everything. I wasn't always this way. I used to have energy, dreams even. I'd grown up in a quiet suburb, playing outside until dark, laughing with my siblings. But adulthood hit hard. By 2023, I was 29, single, and stuck in a cycle I couldn't break. Work drained me, my social life fizzled out, and I started shutting down. I'd scroll TikTok for hours, hoping for a distraction, but it only made me feel worse. Everyone else seemed to have it together. I tried coffee, workouts, even those trendy energy supplements. Nothing worked. I was running on fumes, and I didn't know how to stop. One evening stands out. It was late, raining outside, and I'd just gotten home from a double shift. My feet ached, my head throbbed, and I snapped at my roommate over something stupid, like where the dishes went. I stormed to my room, slammed the door, and sat on the floor. I was done. Not suicidal, just empty. I remember muttering, "Can't keep doing this." I didn't know who I was talking to. Maybe myself, maybe something bigger. But that night, something shifted. I wasn't religious. Not really. I'd been to church a handful of times growing up, mostly for holidays, but faith wasn't part of my life. So when I found my old Bible under a pile of junk that night, I almost ignored it. It was a gift from my aunt, untouched for years. But I was desperate, so I opened it. I landed on Matthew 11:28. "Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest." Rest. That word felt like a lifeline. Weary? That was me. I didn't drop everything and become a believer right then. It was messier than that. But I kept reading, snippets at first, then pages. Psalm 55 verse 22 stuck with me. "Cast your cares on the Lord, and he will sustain you." I started praying, not knowing how. "Jesus, if you're real, I'm too tired to keep going alone." No lightning bolts, no miracles, just a tiny spark of calm I hadn't felt before. Then came nature. I'd always liked the outdoors as a kid, but I'd forgotten it. One weekend, too burnt out to stay inside, I walked to a park near my place. I sat by a creek, listening to the water gurgle over stones, the wind sighing through branches. My phone stayed in my pocket. No scrolling, no noise. I just sat there, and for the first time in months, I breathed. Really breathed. I prayed again, quieter this time. "Jesus, if this is you, don't stop." The sounds around me felt alive, like they were carrying his answer. I didn't know it then, but that was the start of my healing. Healing crept in slowly, like spring after a long winter. Jesus became my refuge, and nature became his voice. I started small, reading a verse each morning, like Isaiah 40:31. "But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength." Then I'd step outside, even if just to my balcony, and listen. Wind chimes, distant birds, the rustle of leaves. It was like a reset button for my soul. I learned later that science supports this. Nature lowers cortisol, boosts mood. But for me, it was bigger. It was Jesus meeting me where I was. I'd walk to the beach on tough days, letting the waves drown out my worries. I'd think of Mark 4:39, where he calms the sea. Peace, be still. My chaos started to still too. I'd pray as the tide rolled in, handing him my exhaustion, my fears, and he took them. I got into a rhythm. Nature sounds became my prayer soundtrack. I'd record the ocean or a forest stream on my phone, playing it back when I couldn't get outside. At night, I'd lie down, let the waves wash over me, and sleep, real sleep, finally came. My energy crept back, not in a rush, but steady. I started sharing this with others. My roommate, stressed from school, joined me at the park once. We sat, prayed, listened. She said it felt like a weight lifted. Healing wasn't just for me, it spread. Life didn't get perfect. Work still sucked sometimes, bills didn't vanish. But I wasn't tired in that bone-deep way anymore. Jesus gave me rest, and nature made it tangible. I deserve that, and so do you. Let's pause right now for you. If you're tired, this is your moment. Sit back, close your eyes if you can, or just listen. Imagine a forest, tall trees, a breeze brushing your face, birds calling gently. Pause for 5 seconds, birdsong grows richer. Take a slow breath in. Hold it, let it out. Pray this: Jesus, I'm tired. Give me rest. Let the wind carry your weariness away. Pause for seconds. Now picture the ocean. Hear the waves, steady and strong. Wave sounds layer in. Breathe again, slowly. Say, Jesus, heal me. Feel the rhythm of the water, his promise washing over you. Pause for 15 seconds. Think of Matthew 11:28 again. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. That rest is yours. Take it. Stay here as long as you want. When you're ready, come back. You're not just surviving, you're healing. Here I am, March 2025, not the tired shell I was. Jesus took my exhaustion and gave me rest. Nature made it real. If you're worn out, you don't have to stay that way. You deserve healing, and it's waiting for you. This isn't a quick fix, it's a gift, yours to claim. Here's how to begin. Pray it out. Tell Jesus you're tired, he's listening. Find nature. Step outside, feel the air, hear the sounds. Use the sounds. Play nature audio, waves, wind, to unwind and pray. Try Psalm 23:3. He restores my soul. Believe you're enough. You don't have to earn this, he's already offering it. You're not alone in this. Jesus sees you and he's ready to heal you. Start today. Rest, heal, live.